Virgil, first of all, big 3 points, huge penalty.
Yeah, it's a tough opponent today. Like, we tried our best to break the ball between the lines, but it's tough to win. But I'm glad that in the end we managed to win the game.
It's another late game, isn't it? It's another late finish for Liverpool to get these 3 points, Virgil. It seems to be a pattern this season for you.
Well, we obviously try to, break teams down. We have to be patient. We have to be ready whenever we lose the ball to be ready to defend the counters, and I think we did that pretty well. So we just kept looking for the goal, kept looking for the opportunities. We created, I think, some good opportunities. Not many clear-cut chances, I think, but I think obviously a well-deserved win. But obviously, if I'm Burnley, it's never nice to concede a penalty. But in the end of the day, it was a penalty, and Moor slotted it perfectly.
But it's one of those, when you're given those opportunities, you take them.
Well, you have. Yeah, it's easy to say these things, but yeah, you have to. And obviously, Moor is a world-class player, and we know that he can deliver and step up in these moments, and have done so many times. But like I said, I think today obviously it was definitely key to not get frustrated. Kept trying, find the right spaces in between the lines, and to create opportunities. And I think in the end, like, a well-deserved win, but obviously it could have been a draw as well. But we take the 3 points and we move on to Wednesday.
Mo, is it just about finding rhythm this season? I know it's a new look team, new players coming in. It's just about getting that rhythm into the season.
Yeah, I think the players adapting to our system, but we also we have a few players in the start line, a few new players in the start line, and it takes time to adapt to their game, to our game, and we try also to make them comfy in the game and do their best as well. Because Alex also came last week, and he also is going to be in the team. So we try to find the balance for each one, so everybody can do his best.
It's one of those things coming to the end, because I know you've got an award to present to your captain. It's one of those things, as you used to say, you never give up.
He used to give it to me, now I give it to him.
It's the reverse, isn't it? But both of you never give up.
No, we don't give up. We play together I think one of the longest. I asked him before the game, I think, are you the oldest one? Not old as age.
Oldest?
No, play in the Premier League. How we were oldest, right? Yeah, oldest in the Premier League. He said he doesn't know. But yeah, we just try to push ourselves and push the team also to the limit. And I'm glad in the end we managed to do that. Congratulations.
You're already giving it to me.
Yeah, strong finish.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I'm going to check now what happened to my tournament in Holland. So hopefully that will be a good ending as well.
Not if you are the eldest player in the Premier League.
Let's see. See you later.
See you later. Good luck. Take care.
Thank
Cheers, Mo.
The only place to watch the English Premier League live and on demand with 4K is on football's new home, Stan Sport. Add Stan Sport now at stan.com.au/sport.
Mo Salah strikes last gasp penalty to earn Liverpool win at Burnley. 5 talking points, Burnley 0. For Liverpool. Liverpool labored to a hard-fought win at Burnley thanks to a last-second penalty scored by Mo Salah after Hannibal Magebree's handball. Mo Salah scored a penalty in dying seconds of stoppage time as Liverpool kept up their perfect start to the season at Burnley. Hannibal Magebree's handball gave Salah the chance to step up from the spot and win it, after the unconvincing Reds had been kept at bay by their hosts for the vast majority of the afternoon. Hugo Ekitike came close in the first half when his effort raced across the goal mouth, before Dominic Szoboszlai and Ryan Gravenberch tested Martin Dubravka from distance. Burnley's Leslie Ugochukwu was sent off for a second bookable offense with 5 minutes remaining, before Hannibal's late error handed Salah the chance to win it. Here are the game's main talking points. The sign of champions, 88th minute, 100th minute, 83rd minute, 95th minute. It hasn't been the smoothest of football from Liverpool this season, but they are getting the job done eventually. Just about. The Reds were perhaps more fortunate here than they have been in their other wins, but the 3 points are just as important now as they will become the end of the season. Alexander Isak not yet up to speed images. The earliest talking point at Turf Moor was about who wasn't there. Alexander Isak was made to wait a little longer for his Liverpool debut after being left out of the squad by Arne Slot. After no preseason to speak of, the Reds are taking a softly approach with their new star striker and hope to have him fit for the Champions League clash with Atletico Madrid on Wednesday. Nevertheless, it was a reminder that it could be a while before we see him hit top gear. Stupid Milos Kerkez taken off early, it proved to be an afternoon for Milos Kerkez to forget at Burnley. After a shaky start in his first couple of games, the Hungarian had impressed in the win over Arsenal, but his performance here would be defined by the dive that led to his first half booking, an act labeled stupid by Jamie Carragher. With Slot concerned about a second card, Kerkez was hooked in the first half and replaced by Andy Robertson, who immediately entered the action with a point to prove. The new signing might look back at this as a learning experience. Burnley stay solid, and that gives them a chance. Scott Parker was beaten 9-0 by Liverpool in his previous game against them in 2022, but he's learned an awful lot about management since then. The Burnley boss has crafted a side who are hard to break down and hard to beat, particularly at home, and that should stand them in good stead as they go about trying to stay in the division this season. They might not have the quality of some of the other teams down there, but they'll work just as hard. Mo Salah stutters again, until he doesn't. However you try and slice it, has been a slow start to the season for Mo Salah. The Egyptian scored on the opening night win over Bournemouth, but had been scoreless and largely quiet ever since his late moment here. Liverpool will expect the real Salah to return to top form eventually, but after the man himself admitted he is still learning the movements of some of his new teammates, it is a mild concern to see him failing to impact games like this, until he does.